Hey there, club kids. You're about to hear a sneak preview of this week's VIP Lounge. Lily gives me a crazy quiz on British history. We also talk about Nantucket, the New York Times, and queer circuses. To hear the whole thing, go to patreon.com/cbcthepod. Enjoy your weekend, you bugger. TGI,
Club kids, you
Club
nasty
mates,
little club
you nasty
kids.
little tossers, you poofers and tossers. You want the good stuff, don't
Tortures
you?
and tossers.
You're getting tossed up at the pub with your mates, lad. You're getting
we got
smashed.
yeah.
You're
I'm
ticked
at
off,
I'm
are
at the
you?
pub right now, just pouring out some more ciders. I've been quite kind of like a cider lad lately, just pouring them full of freaking apples lately. I'm just mad drunk on apples, fucking bobbing for apples, talking to birds, pouring them ciders. Oh, want a cider?
Mate, you're being well autumnal, even though it's like dead of winter. Pretty random, you're all up in apples.
You know, people ask for this, and it's a little bit late, but I know we talked so much about our Ireland trip, and I just wanted to share some memories.
about London town?
London town, mate. The night after our show, when we went to that pub with
Michelle
Maya's
Collins.
Australian... Well, yeah, Michelle Collins also, too. I was going to say Maya's Australian
Oh, after our second show.
cousin, Stu, who's, like, such a pimp, and he was like having me try like so many different like British IPAs.
And you were like, this one's spicy, like it.
Yeah, and it was like, all right, mate, now you have to try this cider. And then he literally, when as we were walking there, he saw a girl vomiting in the alley, and he was like, I'm gonna go up to her and talk to her. I love talking to girls vomiting.
Yeah, he's a legend. He's literally a legend, mate.
And he works for Salesforce,
which I think is more evidence that Salesforce is an amazing company and an awesome place to work.
That's what I was
They
gonna
really
say.
celebrate individuality.
These things, you know, you think, oh, people who work in sales are like squares or boring or something like that. And I think the lesson is that like actually like sometimes normal people are the weirdest.
Yes. No, but I think we see that a lot in the comedy community, where comedy folk in real life can be really, some might say autistic, like, you know, awkward, like uncomfortable, you know, and they put it all into their stage work, and that's funny, but it's just this character, right? And then you have people who have these, what we think are so boring, uncreative, unfulfilling jobs at Salesforce, say. And then all of a sudden, you know, they leave the office. They're fun, jovial people. They have a lust for life, and,
they're making you piss their pants laughing.
Right.
But they're, you know...
And part of it might be because they're able to have that separation between work and self.
I think so.
Where we put too much.
Clowns.
Right. We put so much into the clown, and we can't leave the clown.
I do think, though, like, if I would cast Stu in a movie.
As
Stu.
As a fun guy who works at Salesforce.
Yes. Like, in, like, an office comedy. Okay, I want to play a little game with you, Stephen.
Okay, I love games. I love activities. I love structured fun. I always bring playing cards with me when I go to a wine bar with my friends.
That's actually why we are like so Salesforce, because like we love trivia nights and games. It was just being so like, oh fuck, I'm so hungover from last night's epic Simpsons trivia night. From like Scatterballs 2 or whatever. Okay. I want you to list in order, going from present to history, going back in history, how many monarchs of England.
Oh my God.
See how far you can go back.
What happens if I am I allowed to skip maybe? All right, I'm just going to go.
Just try and let's see what
go.
happens. Like, it's the VIP lounge.
Okay. Charles.
Yep.
Charles's mother was Elizabeth. Subscribe on patreon.com/cbcthepod to get more content like that every single week for only $5 a month.